Hi everyone, welcome to the Big Lady of the Small House channel. Today I'm preparing the garden bed for the sweet potato. My regular soil is this salty sand, so I'm making kind of layered, kind of culture garden bed here. First layer is the leaves and the shreds from the garden shredder. I've just trimmed the olive tree, pomegranate, oak tree, and the pear tree, and all the shreds are here. Then the next layer is the garden compost. I'm making them in these water jars. So this is the first layer, the garden shred. That's the soil. That's layer 1. Layer 2 with the compost. It will continue fermentation under the layer of this in this garden bed, providing nutrients for the sweet potatoes that I'm gonna plant. And here is the third layer, which is the leftovers. Well, kind of, it's good soil. A friend of mine is doing microgreens, growing microgreens, and all the soil leftovers she gives them. She gives it for me for free, so I'm using it as the bottom layer of the soil. And on top of that, I'll be using universal. As you can see, the beetroots are growing here. And on top of this, I will add the peat mixture, the mixture with peat and the perlite and vermicompost and everything mixed up with additional vermicompost. So that would be the third layer in which I will plant the sweet potatoes, and that will give me in about 20 centimeters. This is 20 centimeters already, so plus about 5 more. So I guess that will give enough depth of the soil for the sweet potatoes to develop the rhizomes, and we'll see how things are going. And tomorrow I will be planting the shoots of the already rooted, and there's some couple of rhizomes that the potatoes themselves, sweet potatoes themselves, that I'll also plant here and let them grow the shoots directly in the soil and let them root naturally as they go. And also I will plant the pumpkin here. So this would be the kind of the vine patch, and it's a watering system. The dripping watering system, plus I will add 2 more layers here, so this will be well watered. And I will continue working on this area as I proceed with this area, and then we'll probably plant tomatoes here and more pumpkins. So that would be it. And here's the olive. I probably might try to pick them up. They're already ripe, and I'll see what I can do with them. I had lots of them last season. I still got lots of them to eat. So I haven't even collected that. Left it for birds, but they're still okay. Nice, shiny, juicy. Look at that. I'll go to compost. So tomorrow I will be planting sweet potato shoots. Okay, so the soil is settled. It's been watered a couple of times. It sank through whatever it needed. And what I'm gonna do now, as you can see, I got these microgreens growing, and I'm not gonna do the deep trench because I will add more soil on top. As I say, there's not that much soil underneath, so I will just place this as it is, slightly cover it with soil. I will add more later. I will see how things are doing. I think it's already creating the breeding shoots like this. Just drop it in and cover it up. I've got more soil here. That's the proper soil with the fertilizer and everything. So It will be covered like this, and some more. And I've got the rest of the rhizosome. I will let it grow shoots in the soil directly, and we'll see how it will do all by itself. There's one shoot over here, so I expect there will be more shoots later. Got roots over here. Let me cover them. And on top, I'll add this universal soil mix where I have the peat. Since the soil here is absolutely dreadful, it's just the soil, just the sand, I added the peat, the vermicompost, perlite, and some of the long working summer fertilizers that look like this. Gray sand. There it is. So that would be it, and I've got enough covered, so the only thing that is left to do is to water it well, so that the new soil gets soaked and all the nutrients will go directly to the plant. And we'll see how these shoots are doing in a couple of weeks. So 3 weeks later, since I planted the sweet potatoes, they have rooted well. It's already giving the sprouts here. This leaf, the growth point somewhere in here. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there must be another one in here somewhere. That's still under the soil. We'll see how it grows. So just as I said, I planted it into the 21st of April. Today is May 8th. So, well, roughly 3 weeks. So I think so far everything looks good. And I've got the beetroot growing here from the soil that I've added. This is, as I said earlier, the soil from the microgreen factory. So all the beetroots that haven't rooted in the factory, they're growing here. It's perfect for me because I love to pick them up for salads. So I have lots of food growing in this small area. Also I have the tomato alka growing. They've got sweet peppers and hot pepper here. And the other, let me get through to under the olive tree. The same stuff here. This is the lemon, what's the word? Basil, lemon basil. The peppers. This is the cherry tomatoes, so they will be tied up to the tree and let them grow freely. So, well, I guess in 3 weeks time we'll check how things are growing here. So 3.5 weeks later, I have the 3 branches that out of the 6 that I planted of the sweet potato, they are growing fine. There's one growing here, one there. That's the whole branch, the twig that I planted. 2, 3. The other 3 are somewhere in here dormant, but they would root, so probably they will come up later. And also I've planted both roots into the soil, and one of them gave 2 sprouts. They will also grow here. I will just bend them over and cover up with the soil so they can give more roots and sow more potatoes. Potatoes, they're not actually potatoes. And there's another one growing in here. So my experiment with growing sweet potatoes and beetroot. Well, beetroot is the off product that it comes from the soil that I added here from the microgreen factory. And so far I'm quite happy with that, and we'll see in autumn Well, probably I'll do more videos in summer, and then in autumn when I harvest the roots, and we'll see how many roots I can gather from this patch. This is about 1.5 meter by 70 centimeters wide, and that's just a pure experiment how much food I can grow in this small area. So that will be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Bye.